Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 Acumen Partner Gathering. Yes, we meet here again on Zoom. And while we miss being able to gather with each of you in person, we are just thrilled to be here and honestly to have so many who are able to join from around the world because we are in this virtual setting. My name is Alexandra Trabulsi, and I'm Acumen's head of West Coast Business Development. I'm calling in from unceded Miwok territory or Marin County, San Francisco Bay Area. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a Black woman in a tan dress sitting in front of, yes, a color-coded bookshelf. Well, I'm normally joined by my colleague, Eleanor Murphy, who many of you know well, who unfortunately is not able to join us today and has been impacted by the horrible storms that have hit across the country and the East Coast in a really terrible way and is now without power. So her presence is certainly missed, but we will certainly experience the fruits of her labor in today's program. Thank you to each of you for taking the time to join us today and participate in what I hope is an interesting and insightful event. And most importantly, thank you for making today's work possible. So I'm going to jump into today's program. And the theme for this year's event is Impact at Scale. And this year's partner gathering is especially meaningful as it comes at a time when Acumen is celebrating 20 years. 20 years of investing in the brightest minds committed to solving our world's greatest challenges of poverty. 20 years of cultivating the type of moral leadership that we know that this world needs. And 20 years of sharing with the world just how much impact can be created when we put purpose at the center of our decisions over profit. And now we set our sights towards scale. Reaching scale has always been a part of the plan at Acumen. And the exciting thing about where we are today is that we've proven that Acumen's model can achieve scale. We also know that greater change is possible, and it'll take our collective action to take this work to the next level. And we're thinking about scale across multiple levels. Each of them is integral to the change we want to make in the future, from the lived experiences of individuals at the household level, to the depth of impact across communities, to how we leverage our experiences to influence a sector. Scale looks different for each of these components of our work, and we'll spend today sharing our vision for what taking our impact to scale in the future looks like and what we know that we're going to achieve when we do so. So our very first conversation, in fact, will share the bedrock of how we plan to take the impact of our patient capital model to scale. For the last 2 decades, Acumen has used philanthropy and leveraged the power of markets to solve the problems of poverty. When we began in 2001, this term impact investing did not even exist. And now it's a part of the capital firmament. I'm sure everyone on this call has heard of it in some way, shape, or form outside of your experience here. And Acumen has evolved as well over this time. So we chose this 20th anniversary milestone as an opportunity to reflect and understand more deeply what our patient capital model has achieved, where we've made mistakes, and frankly, where we might have lost our way. So we're calling this reflection process our patient capital look back. And this work has absolutely been accomplished by many members across the team, but leading the charge is Megan Curran, our West Africa country director, and Acumen's president, Carlisle Singer. They're joining us today to take you through what we've learned, looking back at 20 years of patient capital investing.